Hello,
Hey
welcome,
there.
welcome. We are here for our episode 13 of Tales of Terramir campaign. Ho, 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 hello, and welcome. I am Wes Ford, and I'm the game master for this game. I also play Savamil Don Kier, a sea elf cleric.
Hey, my name is Mike Jones. I play Gemma Ashenlight, human sorceress.
Hey, I'm Hannah Nye, and I play Willa Kettlewhistle, the Gem Dragonborn Blood Hunter.
Hi, friends. Rob Parkinson here. I'm playing Razik Shikali, Panginian Human Rogue.
Hey, Justin Kirkwood playing Anton Darghost, human fighter.
If you haven't already noticed, this is our special holiday episode. Right now, we are accepting donations to the Toys for Tots Foundation. We'd love to hit our goal of $100 tonight. It's really not a lot, but it would really mean a lot to us if you can give anything, $1, $5, whatever you can give. 100% of the money raised goes directly to charity. You can donate by clicking the Donate to Charity icon on our Twitch page. You might have to use a web browser to get to that, by the way. Of course, if you'd like to support us directly, you can always subscribe to our channel. We're just 3 away from hitting our goal of 15 subscribers. And if you subscribe to our Twitch channel, you can watch us ad-free, use our unique emotes in chat, and gain access to private Discord channels. And if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can subscribe to us for free. Just remember to reapply it every month, and you can keep your streak going. As always, you can watch us on YouTube or listen to recordings of our shows on your favorite podcast platforms, at least a few days after the episode is streamed. We stream new episodes of this show on Twitch every other Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, and be sure to follow us on social media. All right, enough announcements. Let's continue our adventures in Tales of Terramir.
There's always got to be a sweater guy.
Got to be a sweater guy. Exactly. All right, awesome. We are going to give a little recap of our previous session leading up to tonight. So the party of adventurers continued their fight against the cackling flame skull, a floating undead skull wreathed in green flames underneath the laughing spire, with the ability to cast arcane spells. As it turned to hurl another fireball at the party, Gemma used counterspell, while Willa and Anton surrounded it. Razik then moved close and finished it off with a precise ranged attack from a thrown psychic dagger, causing it to shatter into pieces. Searching the cave, they found the orb Razik was told to collect, as well as various papers, maps, and books on a desk that appeared to show Olarov's research. The wizard had found a connection between gem dragons and psychic energy, particularly to amethyst gems originating from a mine in Pangina. Willa's necklace seemed to pulse and sync with this glowing orb. 3 circles on the map pointed to their current location, one in the kingdom of Korir and one in Pangina. But it wasn't clear what those could be related to exactly. Also beneath the desk, Razik found a wooden chest and, using his thieves' tools, disabled and unlocked it. Inside was a mound of coins, art objects, and a bag of holding. later found to be containing a spell scroll. Back at the Drunken Deer Tavern, Razik tried to avoid contact with the Pangean agent still awaiting the orb, telepathically claiming the investigation was still ongoing. Salvamil tried chicken for the first time, thanks to Gemma's comparison of calling it to the tuna of the land, perhaps the best joke we've ever had on this show. He also reminded the party that he needed to keep moving for his personal quest. After a meal and some drinks, they all headed to the Twin Crows Inn for some rest. The next morning, the adventurers gathered their belongings, picked up a few healing potions from a small stall in the outdoor market, and began their trek into the Rhorsia Forest on a mission to confront the Hags, the warlock Heron Bog claimed that they'd received their powers from. As Anton led the way, however, he ended up getting lost and face to face with a swarm of sturges searching for fresh blood. All right, that's going to bring us over to this portion of the map where we found ourselves in the forest. Rhorsia Forest.
Anton, you have killed us. Well, not yet.
You've killed us. Nothing's even happened yet.
Yeah, you have doomed us all.
I'm still not asking for directions.
As you're wandering through the forest trying to figure out where you're at, all of a sudden you hear this sort of buzzing sound. These strange bat-like mosquito creatures come swarming at you. Now let me show you a handout here. Sort of like a hybrid mix of bats and mosquitoes. These little creatures, their flapping wings coming towards you. There's a whole swarm of them. I need everyone to roll initiative.
It's so fleshy.
14.
13.
So, the orb that I attuned to earlier, or last night, gives me advantage on initiative, so I got a 22.
Okay. Just give me a second.
Am I right?
Roll on
Roll
for these
twice.
other guys
Nice.
here.
Oh, I did it. Never mind. It rolled.
Great. Okay.
Are they
And let's
like
roll.
tiny bats? Like, are they like this big? Or are they?
They're small, so they're like, you know, they're kind of like bats, but they're like a hybrid between a bat and a mosquito.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah, gross. Exactly.
Pretty much. Okay.
Can't wait for your
One
voice to do
moment
these.
I did prepare for this one.
Do you go
we'll
mosquito
see-
or hawk?
we'll see
I'd
what
like to
happens.
see both. I'd like to see both.
Okay. All right. We rolled. Everyone else has rolled. I rolled for my stuff. Gemma, Willa, Savamil, Razik. I don't see Anton.
Oh, sorry.
He rolled. He's just not on the board.
Yep.
You're still not showing up, Anton.
Click your token.
You gotta click your token.
Got my token. There I am.
Thanks, Skips Jensberg, for donating to our foundation.
There's two
What
hands.
a fantastic friend.
He's
Anton,
alright.
what-
Yeah, he cares about kids.
already brought you guys onto the map. I got you, Anton.
I swear I did.
All right.
Did it.
Sure you did. All right, Sturge. Coming up.
Should Anton be at a 13 for his first roll?
I didn't see his first roll. I'll go to 13 then.
Sorry, I want that fighter up in the front. You know what I mean?
All right, the first Sturge comes forward out of the forest.
Oh my God! What is that?
Gets as far as it can. Just before Willa is not able to get any further on its turn. Before it's Gemma's turn.
Oh, cool. She's immediately going to hurl a firebolt at it with a normal. With a 12.
Just a reminder to everyone as well, you're at full health, you're fully rested, you should have everything, full health, everything.
Great.
Feeling strong.
So with a 12, that misses, unfortunately.
Oh, no. Great. Gemma is going to run this way and end her turn.
Okay.
These things are strong. Stronger than they look.
They're dodgy.
You're not really sure because you haven't hit one yet.
Well, they're
Scourge,
fast. Yeah.
Yeah, they are a little fast. Hard to hit.
They're rich.
This one is able to navigate around the tree a bit and get to Willa. Will attempt to blood drain with a 7. So this thing comes at you, and you can see it's like its little like its needle-like mouth trying to stab at you, and you just dodge out of the way, Willa. Another one, they're starting to move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This one gets here. Another one. This one comes up to the other side of Anton. Tries to blood drain. With a 15 to hit.
Yep. AC is 16.
I got a 15, so it
Oh, that misses.
bounces off your armor and misses.
Nice try, fucker.
And it's Willa's turn. Anton, you're next after Willa.
Willa pulls her maul out and she yells, Careful, y'all, they'll suck your blood right out. She swings down to the one in front of her. For a 9?
9 will miss. It's just they're a little hard to hit.
Wow.
They're small, kind of floating, hovering in front of you. Just miss.
I'm not doing so
She'll
hot.
try the same thing again, like a whack-a-mole, just trying to ta.
Yeah,
For a 12 this time.
a 12 misses again. Just not able to hit it. These things kind of beginning to swarm around you. Just not able to get a good hit at where it's at.
We're just getting him out, guys. We're just getting off the roll. So.
These suckers are
Great
quick.
start. It's a great start.
We're all just,
Anything
like,
else for you?
Trying to like swat him out
That's
of
it.
there.
All right, Anton, you're up.
What happened to Red?
All right.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. I thought we went around.
So I'm gonna move over here, and then because they're both pretty close, I'm gonna do a sweeping attack. So sweeping attack,
Nice.
I should just go ahead and do my regular attack. 18.
18 will hit. Which one are you trying to hit?
The one north of me.
Okay.
Okay.
And that one, as you hit it, you realize these things aren't very strong at all. You slice right through it. You cut it in half.
Nice.
and it's dead.
All right. So now, do I roll a superiority die, or do I just roll again to hit my second target?
You roll your superiority die, and click on the ability and see what it says.
Yeah, click on the
I think-
ability when you
I
just.
think you just add your die to the damage. If it hits.
Typically, you would add it to the damage that you just dealt, but it's already dead. So
Oh,
I'll allow you to
all
keep that superiority die if you want to save it.
No, the sweeping attack would add that superiority die as the damage to the second one if the original attack hit the.
Gotcha. Yeah, perfect. The original attack roll would hit the second creature. It takes damage equal to the number you roll on your superiority die.
Oh wow, full. Good job.
The damage is so you're able to do this wide arc slash with your Kopesh and slice through one and then arc through and slice through the other one, killing two in one stroke. That
The
one's
boss
dead
guy
as well.
everywhere.
That was a good attack there, Anton. Minus one of those superiority die for the day, and you still have another attack and move and bonus.
Yep. So I'm going to move over here and attack the guy to the north of me.
Gotcha. A 12
For a
misses.
12 to miss.
Yep, 12 just misses as it dodges out of the way.
That's it for me, right?
You have a bonus offhand.
Your bonus offhand you can use.
Oh, even if I miss.
Yeah, because it's
There
your
you go.
bonus.
So that's a
attack.
26.
Oh shit.
You're dual wielding, so
Wow.
with that, you kind of miss, dodge out of the way, and your eye just focuses in on where it's
Wow.
at, and you pierce right through it like a skewer. Yeah, how do you finish that one off? Just as I
I'm
described.
going to
just
pierce right through it like a skewer.
Thank you. Yes, that one's dead. Excellent. And that should end your turn.
Yep.
All right, it's going to be.
I just turn
Sergeant
and
here.
give everyone an arched eyebrow, like, oh, this is going to be a piece of cake.
Very good again.
Yeah.
Look at that smolder.
So one moves, double moves here. They start to slowly move forward. 5. So it moves here, and we'll try and attack Willa with a 22.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's going to be 5 piercing damage,
Oh.
and it attaches itself to you, Willa. This sort of like bat creature latches on and sticks its needle into the side of your neck, dealing that damage,
It's on me.
and is currently attached to you.
If you turn into a were-sturge, I know a great place back in the last town that we were at. Maybe help you.
Gonna get mad at Zika.
Oh my god, Zika, no, they can't help you with that. We have to go to the Empire.
Okay, and it's Savamil's turn. He goes, what kind of creatures are these? This is pretty crazy. What is this weird, bat-like mosquitoes? Cha! Fires his crossbow at this one next in front of Razak here.
Everything's so crazy to solve a mill. Like the deeper
Everything's so-
inland he goes.
He's so full of life and wonder.
Yeah.
It's true.
Everything blows his mind.
Oh, I got a nat 1. Dang. Let me roll a d100 to see if he drops his weapon. He does.
Oh no.
It's so crazy.
Butterfingers.
I know.
Too crazy for him.
Oh. He drops his crossbow. It backfires. The crossbow bolt just flings out of control towards a tree behind him, and he drops his crossbow. Oh, uses the rest of his turn to pick it back up, and that's his turn.
Doing okay back there?
You see him like trying to fumbling, like trying to reload the crossbow. Yep. The Sturge moves forward. Goes straight towards Anton. Tries to attack with a 21. So this one will also latch itself to you. And does a five piercing damage to you, Anton.
I'll remember that.
And they are currently attached. All right. Razik, your turn.
Come on, Rousek.
All right. I'm gonna step in front of Southmill while he's fumbling, and summon a psychic blade. Chuck the first one at, I guess the one that is attached to Willa.
Okay.
Psychic blade. With a 17 to hit.
A 17 hits.
Beautiful. Excellent. Nine psychic damage.
How do you finish it off, Razik?
I think it like probably slides off of Willow lifeless, goes
Yep.
gray, leaves like a nice little spot on her as it just like kind of grossly falls off, and then
Yeah.
I want to try and throw one at the one that's attached to Anton,
Perfect.
with my offhand,
Nice.
and that is going to be also 17. And also a 9 psychic damage. Wow, consistent.
Yeah.
Do the same to that as well. 2 quick psychic daggers. And they are dead.
Yep.
No longer
And
attached.
I say
to
that's
them.
how you do it, Savi baby. Give him a little wink.
Nice throw,
My
Colin.
turn.
You're pretty good at that, Razik. Thanks to Jester 69200 for donating to charity. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You're the real heroes. But also,
Indeed.
But also, Anton.
But also Anton.
Well, the children are the real heroes, right? Somehow.
That's true. This one moves forward, goes there. Gemma, it is your turn.
Gemma sees this one behind Anton and will cast another firebolt at it. Or 21.
Which one?
The one next behind Anton.
Gotcha. Yep, that's a hit.
Get down. I don't know. 7
How do you
fire
do it?
damage. Sees it trying to attack Anton, so she chucks a fire bolt at it and tries to hit it before it attacks me.
It catches a light on fire and immediately crumbles into ash and collapses into the ground. Anything else, Gemma?
Nope, that's it.
Nice work,
Willow,
Gemma.
your turn.
Willow's gonna
Anton, you're on deck.
run
Right.
forward. She yells out and looks back. Thanks, Razik. And she's gonna swing for a 24.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you finish this one off? They're like little mosquito bugs. You're just killing them, squashing them.
She finally has a chance to smash it down onto the ground.
Yikes.
You do so, and it kind of lets out a little bit of blood from that it absorbed from another creature in the forest. You can see that its little blood sac explodes a bit onto the grass.
That was satisfying. And she runs forward again to the next one. Like, let's do it again. She swings for
12 just misses as it seemed to bats out of the way a little bit around Jamal. All right. That's it for Willa.
Yep.
Okay.
Anton.
Well, I'm going to come up on this one. Feeling a little cocky, I'm going to try to do like a spin move, but just hit
Oh,
26.
Nat 20 though. Yeah.
Spinning is a good move.
Yeah.
How do you kill this one off?
So I do a spin move and I swat it with the kind of the edge of the blade, slices directly in half. Clean in half.
Another little explosion from a blood sac, kind of just like a explosion of crimson, kind of sprays onto the grass as you do so.
Reminds
And
me
it
of Bloody
is-
Knuckles.
Anything else for your turn, Anton?
Nope. Just giving approving nods to all my comrades who were doing awesome.
All right.
I think Anton has a nervous tick. With his eyebrows and shit. Like,
Right, so many eyebrows.
bananas.
Oh, rolled high on this one, really high. 24 on you, Willa.
Oh, jeez.
So another one kind of latches onto you as well, dealing 6 piercing, and is kind of on your shoulder area and just trying to suck as much blood as it can.
Again.
And you really hope they don't have Lyme disease as it goes to Savamel.
Is Lyme disease in this world?
Guess we'll find out.
Yes. Make
Magic tendencies.
a Constitution save. No reason.
yeah. Crossbow attack at the Sturge with an 18. All right. He feels a little bit more confident as he steps forward and locks his bolt into the crossbow. All right. All right, Savi. He calls himself Savi now. All right. I got this.
That's a good one.
Fires and strikes straight through the Sturge, killing this one off of the edge. And that's going to be his turn. Razik, your turn.
Right. Willa, have you been eating a lot of sweets? Why is your blood so delicious to these things?
Must be those potatoes.
The notoriously sweet potatoes. Oh,
Ooh.
Nat won it.
Can't really drop a second dagger, though.
Okay. Well, a dagger goes wide. Actually, don't remember if I get to make another attack even if it misses. I think I do.
I think you just have to attack for you.
I think you just have to attack. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I'll go ahead and make up my my follow-up psychic blade. Same guy.
Excellent.
24
That'll
to
hit. Yep.
All right. 9 psychic damage.
How do you finish off the final Sturge?
Just the same, you know, goes
Right through
gray,
it.
slides off grossly from Willa, leaves like a little blood sack, just kind of falls off, kind of, I think, like grossly onto her shoulder and just sits there.
Excellent. And that will end combat.
Well, it quickly wipes off that thing. Ugh. Well, that was gross.
As you kind of see a little bit splotches of blood around on you and around the grass. You guys start to collect yourselves, and you seem to be safe for now.
Better get those
Right,
wounds
wound
looked at,
checks.
Willa.
Everybody doing okay?
Savimo goes, yes, anyone needs a little bit of health? Everyone doing okay? Oh, Willa, perhaps you could use a little bit of a boost. You got a couple that were attached to you. Here. And he puts his hand on your shoulder, and there's a kind of a silent prayer to Quathalia and cast Cure Wounds on you. And you get healed for 6.
Ah, much appreciated. Did I hear you say Savi?
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't say that.
Oh, yeah, I must have misheard then.
Nah, yeah. Why would I call myself that? That's weird.
Name that your mother might call you.
Oh, that's what Anton calls him in canon, I believe.
It's not like I really grew attachment to it, the name or anything. Weird. Let's keep moving. All right. It's actually because of the amount of time that you spent trying to travel so far, and getting lost a couple times. It's been about 4 hours. You feel like you're about halfway there, though. Anton, if you want to try, you can try to continue leading the way, or someone else can. But
can I assist him?
You can assist, and that would roll a survival.
We're both rolling?
No, just roll with advantage.
You would get advantage, Anton.
Oh, okay, cool. So I have a 14.
A 14. Okay. You got lost again, Anton.
More scourges.
You got lost again. I need you to roll a I need you to roll.
Does this tree look familiar? Anybody else?
I need you to roll a D100, please.
Okay.
It's like Blair Witch. We start arguing.
Well, is there a command I can type? Just a pro tip to
You can do /R space D100, or you can click on the dice over on their top left panel.
I want to do it a cool way. 44.
I want to do it the cool way.
Okay, another hour seems to pass on by, and
Son of a bitch.
go ahead and roll another survival check. Are you going to assist?
Oh yes, absolutely. I want to explain it to where to go.
All right,
you
so
get advantage, Anton.
The sun is
All
right here, so
that's 18.
Okay, you're able to get back on track. You're like, all right, I feel like, all right, this is the path. You get back on it again. You travel for another hour. You're getting closer. Go ahead and roll again.
All these boulders look so much alike. Oh wait, I don't have advantage on this one, right?
You know.
He's gonna. I assume that Gemma's gonna continue to.
Okay.
Mike turning his map the right way. And shit.
Also, that was the first one you rolled, so it wouldn't have. You got a 17 anyway. So you succeed. You continue to follow the path, and need one more.
All right.
Go ahead and roll again.
Okay, have we seen that boulder before?
Oh, no,
I'm not sure.
that's not the one.
Yeah. 23.
All right, you are able to complete the journey. You found the path, and this is it. This is totally it. You make your way through the forest.
Told you guys. I know how it's going.
It has been a total of.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 6 hours. It's been 6 hours.
Well, it feels like 2 weeks. Okay.
It's been a long day, but you're getting on track, and the reason you're starting to realize you're getting on track and you're getting close is because the music changes. One moment.
Ding dong, which is dead.
I do wish life had those kind of environmental cues.
Oh yeah, like action
Right.
music or.
Mm-hmm.
So, the forest that you've been traveling through for the entire day today, it slowly begins to form into a wooded swamp. Your boots meet soft mud, and the trees begin to look twisted. The branches sharp and bare, seeming to reach at you like skeletal hands. Toads and spiders become prevalent. You begin to perceive strange carved figurines and twig dolls dangling from the surrounding trees. As you take in the landscape, you pause for a moment as the forest suddenly grows oddly quiet. And then a dark figure crosses from tree to tree in front of you down the path. As you squint to Let's look around to see. Did anyone else see that? Around the side of the tree, a woman's face, green skin, peeks out from behind the shadows, and you see a wide, crooked smile and a little bit of a laugh. She then vanishes into thin air. I feel like you're pretty close to the hags at this point.
I guess it's safe to say that they know we're here.
Yeah, they do now.
Guess so. Looked like she wanted to say hi. Hello? Guess she's not around no more.
You don't hear anything, but I do want to point out a couple. Thank you to a few people, Muzio9, Alan, appreciate it, and Tales of Terramir, I think, which was from Zach. Appreciate everyone to donate to our charity. As you begin to trek further in, getting this unsettling feeling, but this is what you came here for. You travel deeper into this dark region of the forest until you reach a massive dead tree that's before you, rising from the surrounding muck. You can see that it almost looks like it's hollowed out. There's this wooden staircase that leads up into the inside of this hollowed out tree, of which inside there's this flickering firelight within. I'll bring you over to that map.
This is the Blair Witch.
That's what I was saying, yeah. Let's just get out of here.
I'm so scared.
Wait, are they in the tree? Let's just burn the tree down. What are we talking about here?
Good idea.
We're good players.
How does the movie end? I've never seen it.
They all die.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
A map gets kicked into a river. It's a
good.
whole
Yeah, they argue. They get lost. We got lost.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
foreshadowing.
Is it still? Because it's only been 6 hours. So, I know you said this is a dark region in the woods. Is it dark because of the canopy of trees, or with the light?
It's more dark because it seems to have gotten cloudy, like very dark clouds. It's still daylight, still daytime. The trees have become more bare. You're in a more boggy, swampy environment. The ground's softer. The trees around seem to be bare of any sort of vegetation. But you still see this massive, like, dead tree that seems to be hollowed out, with this staircase coming right up into it. It's flickering light within. And that's it. Nothing seems to be coming at you. Nothing seems to be doing anything. A few of you can even see inside, and you see some activity, but they seem to be waiting for you inside. These figures, the hags themselves. And since some of you can even see this wide, large entranceway, you can see into it very clearly. You see a couple green hags calling out from within. These green-skinned hags smiling at you with yellow, crooked teeth, with stringy white hair. One of them moves into more of the light, and you can see that two appear to be almost identical to one another, while the other, slightly thinner with a pointed nose, speaks. Ah, look what little creatures have wandered into our home, Sister Pala. What a delight. With a quick glance around the interior from this outside, you see an exotic menagerie of trinkets. There's parts of animals, various potted plants and herbs. Cages of various sizes dangle and swing from ropes and chains from the wooded ceiling, containing random objects, bones, little animals. That's what you can see from here. They seem to be aware of your presence. They don't seem to be on the offensive.
Who's going first?
I'll go first.
I wonder if they'll be friendly. They haven't done anything to us yet.
Well, I'll tell you, the way this unit's been fighting together, I'm not too worried about what these old ladies are capable of. This also isn't my first time in a haunted swamp. Just follow my lead.
Something tells me they're not friendly.
The coven's nothing to be trifled with.
Oops.
Never met
So,
Coven before.
Can we just go straight in?
Yeah, they seem to be welcoming and letting you in.
I'm gonna not stand on the enchanted circle. Recommend you all do the same.
Hello there.
You get a closer look at some of the other things that are around. Everyone make a perception check.
Lovely place you have.
11 for Anton.
11.
12.
16?
Willa, you see kind of one of the, like I said, there are various cages of different sizes dangling and swinging from ropes and chains from the wooded ceiling above, containing all these random objects. There's little animals, live ones, dead ones. Willa, you notice one by the fireplace kind of be swinging in front of it. There's something very familiar about something in that cage, and you look closer at it. That's the decapitated head of the elf warlock Heron Bog swinging in that cage. One of the identical looking hags replies with a strange laugh. Anti-altar, the hag mother blesses us. She then turns to the rest of you. Hello, dearies.
Oh, why?
Well, hey,
Why-
you're just
why'd
so
you let
nice.
us- Yeah, why'd you let us just walk in here? Planning on feeding us dinner?
They look at each other. Not at all. What would you like? We haven't had any visitors for quite some time. Have we, Auntie? Of course we haven't. Not for quite some time. She gets very serious.
Well, that's shocking. You've got such a lovely place here. The decor is looking at severed head to die for.
It's quite an aesthetic.
Did you all do that? And she points at the head.
Ah, yes.
Jenna kind
Well,
of gasps when she sees what Willa points at, having not noticed it before.
That's what happens when you betray us. Of course. Well, we've come across some trouble ourselves. We haven't been able to communicate with the hag mother. And we are quite in need of a few different things if you're willing to help us out. First, let me get you some tea. And she goes over to this large cauldron and takes up this big sort of scoop, and you can even see that as she scoops it into this sort of teacup. There's some chunks of random things that you don't really know what they are. And this one over here hands it over to Anton. Here you go. Anyone else? Tea?
Everybody.
Anton, you look down. There look to be like random chunks of like meat and bones floating in your tea.
And I'm like,
Give me maybe tell me what the recipe is. Might want to make some of this myself later. Gag.
Oh, it's a special recipe, dearie. Only for our guests.
Sure. I'll just let it cool down.
Of course. Tell us, what have you all come to our home for? Do you need anything? Are you in need?
Well, seeing as how you all are murderers, I think we're gonna have to take you into authority.
Murderers? Why do you say that?
There's a head
Just because-
dangling right over there.
Oh, never mind that, dearie. He
Just
betrayed
because
us.
And how did they betray you?
They gave away our location. I see. Because that's why you're here. We foresaw. They came to us, admitted they'd been captured by some adventurers. We knew you were on your way. But we have nothing against you. As long as you can help us, we can help you.
Why would we want to help you?
Because we can give you gifts. Powers, magic, whatever you desire. In exchange for an exchange.
We're
The last
listening.
people you did that for hurt a lot of other people. I don't think we want anything like that.
So, we'll give you a chance to say your piece. Tell us what you're offering before we take you into custody, or take your head, whichever you prefer.
They look at each other. Look back, almost in unison. Our coven has been broken. We're in need of another sister. If you can give us a young girl to corrupt, an infant to devour, or a daughter to birth, we can give you something in exchange.
That's all you, Anton.
Here you go, Gemma. Just pushes Gemma forward.
Touch me.
Yeah. None of that sounds very appealing to me. Anybody else? Does that sound appealing to anyone else? I don't want to be presumptuous, but pretty sure we're going to cut your head off or take you into custody now.
Yeah, we're pretty anti child murder.
Oh, that's a shame, dearies. Because now you're going to die. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Guess the head it is.
2.
9 for Anton.
17.
19.
Pushing
Gemma.
Oh, thank goodness we rolled well. Except for you,
pushing
Gemma.
Gemma forward.
Or except for you, Willa.
All right, rolling for Savamel here. And before we actually get into combat, we're going to go ahead and take our first 5-minute break. So, see you all in a few. And wow, I've just been found out we hit our goal of 100.
Hey,
Fantastic.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys.
so much. Awesome.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that. Of course, we'll take more. The more we get, the more we'll give to the charity. It's all 100% going to charity. So, but again, thank you so much for doing that. Really appreciate that. Happy holidays to everyone. We're going to take a 5-minute break. We'll see you in a few. Welcome back, everyone, to our holiday episode, which is actually very spooky. But this is where we found ourselves in the story. We are back. So far, if you're just now joining us, we have continued through the Rhorsia Forest to confront the Hags, who have set up the Crimson Knuckles way back earlier in the campaign, and we're confronting the source of that evil, I suppose. And The Hags needed some help, but as the party was unwilling to side with them, we are now entering combat to battle them once and for all. First up,
Did you say consume an infant?
yes, they wanted to, because they said that their coven is broken. They need another sister. They can either take a young girl to corrupt, consume an infant, or give birth to a daughter. All of which, understandably, you all were like, no. So,
No, I'm not going to help you do any of that. But if you'd like to donate to some poor, unfortunate children this holiday,
but if you want to donate to children,
Yes.
you can do so. We're taking donations to Toys for Tots for a holiday episode. Appreciate everyone again that have donated so far. We already hit our goal for 100. Awesome. But of course, if you want to continue to donate, that will continue to go to charity. Really appreciate that. So that will go to some unfortunate children who will not be consumed by hags this holiday season.
Thanks to us.
Not this time.
Thanks to you.
You picked the wrong episode, ladies.
That's right. That's right. All right. First up is Gemma. Actually, sorry. Before you go, I forgot one thing on my end that I have to do.
They
Apologies.
do donate.
Have you ladies ever thought about
What is
just
that?
Anton laying with 3 witches.
What is
This is a lair action.
Oh, okay, I see. I was like,
Lair
Oh
action.
the hell
no.
is that silhouette guy on the side?
This is a lair action.
Gross.
Yeah. So, let's see here. So first up will be the lair action, which will. Okay. Yeah. Auntie Alta right here seems to wave her arms and almost appear for just a moment, go transparent, and then back into like full transparency, opacity, I should say, just for a glimpse. And that's going to be it for the lair action. It's going to be Gemma.
Interesting. Okay. Gemma's going to immediately hold out her hands and fire off a chaos bolt at the first one. Over here, the front one.
You want to ping?
This lady here.
Okay.
For 21.
All right. 21 will hit.
shot?
Oh shit! But it does set off my magic, my wild surge.
Oh no. Yeah, their wild magic surge.
Okay, so that's only going to be 3, we'll say thunder damage on her.
Okay.
As the wild magic takes effect at 17.
First off, before we get to the wild magic effect, I want to say that you fire off that chaos bolt and it strikes this one. This is one of the ones that appears to be an identical copy of this one. And you immediately start to notice how weird that is as soon as you strike it, and it starts to laugh and sort of dissipates and fades away. It was an illusion.
Before,
Struck.
interesting, great.
The one that actually was able to hand off the tea and everything, it was just an illusory duplicate. So that one fades away.
Before my wild magic goes off, because I attuned to this dragon orb from the night before, I'm actually able to teleport 15 feet away from my original position. Can I do that before it goes off?
No, it would have to be immediately right after, and then you can teleport. But I should have that up. Let's see. Let me bring up your table. And what did you get on your surge table?
17.
17? Okay. Oh. Shit. To add to the fear of everything that's going on here, as you do that, you strike the duplicate, and that seems to dissipate. And everyone on your team looks at Gemma, seeing that and noticing, what the hell? What happened? The flesh around your skull melts away, Gemma.
What?
You see just the skull left behind on Gemma. She's just a skull on top of her regular body. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my gosh.
This is some Blair Witch shit. Oh my god.
Jeez.
Let me just point out, this was originally planned for the Halloween episode, but you guys never went here.
We got lots of
That makes sense.
So-
That makes sense.
Halloween, Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. energy.
Yeah,
But
there you
the-
go.
This
13.
effect was not planned. This is what Mike just rolled.
Wow.
14.
Okay. I need everyone to make a 15 or higher.
Oh,
Oh, we all
Gotta
failed.
do that.
darn.
Let me roll
Savamel.
for Savamel as well. Wisdom saving.
Come on,
throw.
Savi.
Let's see what happens here. Oh, he's not
Yeah.
supposed to have a bless.
Huh?
I got a 13. Forget the +2. I shouldn't have been on there. So he failed as well. Everyone in your team, Gemma, is frightened of you.
Do I have something on my face?
Wait,
So-
I mean, what do we think that her flesh just melted off her face?
Yeah. You think
I mean-
that her flesh just melted off of her face, and you are terrified of her as well. You're not even sure, like, is she on their side? Like, you're terrified of
Be
her.
worried
right now.
that they just melted her face off.
What
Magic.
Well, as this particular effect takes place, you are officially frightened of Gemma. What that means is you can't move towards her whatsoever. Unfortunately, she's in the back, so you can't move further away from the hags currently. So you are all frightened of Gemma as her face has melted away, and you just see a skull, and she's just holding out her magic as she just struck this hag that dissipated. Gemma, is there anything else you want to do for your turn?
Yeah, not even. I don't know if the flesh actually melted off my face or not, or what they're saying, but I see everyone's horrified expression. But after I casted that and the wild magic surge went off, she's going to blink out and end up 15 feet
Yes.
behind herself, behind where she
Perfect.
was.
Yep.
Kind of trying to get into a defensive position, but still not understanding why everyone's looking at her. Is my face melted?
You do notice, you know something happened. They all look at you terrified, and you kind of felt your face sort of melt away. And even as you teleport outward, almost as like a reaction of like everything that just happened, gut reaction, you move outward, and then you feel your face, and you just feel your skull. No skin. It's just bone.
It's not. Okay, great.
No, yeah, your face melted away.
Wow.
So everyone is frightened of Gemma, can't move closer to Gemma, and you're confronting. Apparently, these are two hags, and that's going to end Gemma's turn. It's going to be Ryzik. What a crazy first
Ooh,
turn that was.
yep. Pretty crazy, as Sopno would say. Are we doing potion consumption is a bonus action in this campaign?
It is a bonus action. Yep.
Okay, beautiful. I'm going to use one of those bonus actions, and I'm going to just, upon seeing Gemma do that, just kind of reach into my pocket or my pack, kind of pull out a little vial with a cork, and I actually have a potion of courage. I'm not sure when
Yeah.
I got this.
You got
I
it
think
last
was
session.
Last session, right?
You got it on your way to the hags here.
Okay, so I don't see a description for it, but I assume that makes me immune to fear.
So your instincts were correct when you first bought this, and it is just a vial of whiskey.
Oh, it is.
With some dye in it. Yeah.
Oh,
Son of a
man.
Well,
Wow.
well, I drink it, not
You can
knowing
drink it.
that, but
I will
do
give you
drink it,
a
and I was like, well, I feel better. about what just
So-
happened, I guess.
So Rob and / Razik, I will give you advantage for the next minute to overcome the frightened condition at the end of your turn in each turn. I'll give you advantage.
Excellent. Okay.
So that's your bonus. You consume the
My bonus.
whiskey mixture.
I'm gonna dart forward, just kind of lightning fast, and kind of do like a cool little slide over the table as I come face to face with the hag, and I just summon a psychic blade as I slide across and kind of try and cut her across her chest.
Okay.
It's like, please don't be a figment. With a 14 hit.
14 does strike it.
Yes. Beautiful. That is going to be a 9 psychic. I've been rolling 9s all night. 9 psychic damage.
Hey. Yeah, you strike it.
That will be my turn.
Okay. All right. It's going to be Anti-Alta's turn, the one you just struck. She disappears into the floorboards. And she's gone. That sort of flash that you had seen at the very beginning of this combat for going in and out of transparency a bit, that was activating this ability. She moves through the floorboards. And she's gone. However, she
dies.
she comes up on the other side. Over here. Went under the floorboards and came up. So she did move only 5 feet down. You do not get an opportunity attack because she's going to move 5 feet down, and then you can't reach her at that point. She moves across, gets back up, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Razik.
That is a 14. Wait, I get advantage?
No.
Was that
not
for a
this.
different thing, or was that for the
That was
fear?
for to end your fear effect.
Okay.
So for this, you don't.
Okay.
So you just get the 14, which you actually succeed.
Whew.
You actually succeed.
Is that whiskey?
She points at you, and just for a moment, Razik, you feel your deepest fears start to harness and ignite in your mind as the fear you're already feeling from Gemma is already there, and you begin to become more terrified as you see that she's trying to tap into your mind, but your training as a psychic warrior pushes that all aside, and you're able to prevent anything from happening. I will say at the end of your turn, you should have the ability to overcome the frightened condition from Gemma. Should have had you do that at the end of your turn. So go ahead and roll another wisdom save. This one is advantage.
Okay. Gotcha. I got an 18. And
Go
I'll just
roll
use the
again.
other one that I had accidentally rolled for, so a 4 and an 18.
So 18. What's your spell save DC, Gemma?
22. It's 15.
I was gonna say, fuck off. No, it's not.
Level 5.
With a
Razik,
shot. With a shot.
Razik, you're no longer afeared of Gemma.
I still think it's pretty gross, though.
Yeah, you think it's pretty gross, but you're no longer terrified of her. Auntie Alta went down, moved. That is her turn. It's going to be Wicked Paula's turn. Wicked Paula sees her sister move off to the side.
Wicked Paula.
Yeah. Oh, nice try, sister. But I think this might even be any better. And she fires off a lightning bolt through Willa.
Ah,
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, Willa, please.
that's 11.
11, you fail, unfortunately. So you take 30 lightning damage. As this bolt directly strikes right through and courses through your body. And you feel this surge of pain and electricity go through you. You take 30 lightning damage. And Wicked Paula moves back just a bit. And that is her turn. Willa, you are now bloodied. That was a strong hit. It's now going to be Anton.
Not cool. Am I at disadvantage because I'm scared?
No, that would only be against Gemma, which I assume you wouldn't
Okay.
hit her.
All right, then.
You just
I'm
can't
running
move
up on
closer
this.
to her. Yep.
Right. Okay. I'm running up on the one closest to me here, and I'm going to swipe at her with my Kopesh.
Okay,
Try
go
to
for it.
that.
Ooh, nice hit.
Wow.
Nat 20.
Fantastic.
20 with 5 plus 1 magical slashing, 6 magical slashing, 10 poison damage.
Well, let's got to make the
Oh, save.
Constitution saving
That's
throw. For the poison, which is a 10, fails. So it takes all the poison. So 10 plus 16 damage. Very nice.
All right.
Strike on that
Okay.
one.
Extra
hit.
attack
Freaking
here.
babies.
My extra attack. Go ahead and take that.
Nice. Get it.
Nice.
22.
22. That's a hit.
All right.
Another con
5
save.
slashing.
Let's see what she gets on this, which is a 14, so that succeeds.
All
And it's half poison, correct? We had said that before?
right. Yep.
Okay.
So do what? 6.
So 6, correct. So additional 6 damage. All right.
Okay.
You still have your offhand attack.
Going to do an action surge. Would I do that after my offhand attack?
Yeah, you can. You still
Okay.
get your bonus, and then you can do an action surge, which would be just another main attack.
And
Oh, 2
an
more.
extra attack. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So here's my short sword. Offhand attack at 19.
Nice.
You're hacking away. Yep, you hit this one hits.
Oh, saw what she did to Gemma. For 6 piercing.
6 piercing. Okay.
And so with my action surge, I'll go ahead and go back to Kopesh here. With
Action
14.
surge. 14 is a miss. For that one, she dodged out of the way. Yeah.
All right. And I still get my extra attack if I miss, right?
When you take an attack action, you get a second attack.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's a 22.
22 hits.
Nice.
That's a 8
Or-
slashing, and see what poison does.
Another Constitution saving throw. Let's see what we get here. Got a 7. That's a
Nice.
failure. So takes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage from that other attack. You're just wailing against this this hag.
I'm
Pissed.
surprised she can
She's
get
bloodied.
poisoned. She's drinking that chunky soup. That
Right.
chunky soup.
Yeah, I guess that's it for my turn.
Hey, Colorado. Appreciate you joining us. Yeah, you just wail against it. That's the end of your turn. You get a wisdom saving throw to try and be unafraid of your companion Gemma.
I'm gonna dig deep here.
Terrifying
16.
appearance. Does that beat your spell save DC, Gemma?
Yes, it does.
Okay, you are no longer afraid. Feeling the
All right.
confidence that you've just done on all these attacks against this this hag, the fear of your friend Gemma has just melted away, and that's the end of your
No,
turn.
I'm just pissed.
Now you're just pissed. Exactly.
Which makes you stronger.
Clearly.
Savamel will step forward, look back at Gemma. Oh my God! What the happened there? It's insane. What is going on? Fires at Wicked Paula with the crossbow.
No, heal my face, motherfucker.
I'm terrified of you. I'm terrified.
Jesus. No, come here. No, I'm just kidding.
I can't. I can't.
They don't have
I'm
skeletons
just
under the
rushing,
sea.
like, come, sorry. Give me a hug.
9 misses, and Savamil goes and use a bonus action to cast Healing Word at Willa. But Wicked Paula over here counterspells it
What?
and
Oh,
blocks that from healing you, Willa. Someone goes, "What? Come on, man! It's not fair.
come on, man.
It's so crazy.
That's so crazy."
Yeah.
Savamil will get.
I've always wanted a counterspell heal.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Never done it though.
I mean,
a
it's all right.
12.
It's cool.
What's your DC again, Gemma?
It's 22. It's 15.
Higher than 12, right? 15. Yeah, so Savamil's still terrified of you, and it goes to Willa.
Willa looks back. She's like, "Thanks for trying, Savamil." And she'll pull out a potion of healing and down it real quick.
It's your bonus.
Don't remember what that was.
2d4 plus 2.
Here we are
24.
again. Once again.
No, I've committed it to memory this time.
I'm gonna post it up here that says 2D4.
So it's plus. She gets +6. I'll add that real quick. Okay, she's feeling a little bit better. She points at Wicked Paula across the room, and she's like, "Don't you think about moving?" And she takes her amethyst and stabs it into her arm, and you start to see like this purple glow happening.
What?
And then she stabs it even deeper and twists it, and blood starts to come down her arm.
Oh.
She'll take a 1d6 damage for
Ooh.
5.
This good
But-
thing you took that potion.
Yeah, I know. But she is casting she's using her blood curse of binding amplified.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I don't know what that is. There we go.
It's progressed.
She's like, ugh.
Bind a creature you can see within 30 feet of you that is no more than one size larger than you. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or have their speed reduced to 0, and they can't use reactions. So who are you casting the blood curse on?
Wicked Paula.
Wicked Paula. Straight across here. Can you see the names, by the way?
No.
No.
No, I can't see it.
I'll write
Go
it
ahead.
down.
Give you access to that.
Bonus points for Willa.
Yeah. Fucking awesome.
Wicked
Paula.
Auntie who? Auntie Anne.
Auntie
Ansi Alta. And Wicked Paula. So Wicked Paula will have to make a strength saving throw. Ooh, nat 1.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
My legs.
Yeah. So their speed is reduced to 0, and they can't use reactions until the end of your next turn, of Willa's next turn. So
She
they
did
are-
amplify it though.
Oh, okay.
It's for 1 minute.
Amplify.
Yeah.
For 1 minute. Dang.
Go.
Affect a creature regardless of their size. At the end of each of its turns, the cursed creature can make a strength saving throw and access the curse ends. While invoking a blood curse, but before it affects a target, you can choose to amplify the curse. Blah blah blah. Yep. Cool. Awesome. So just sort of overcome and taken over by your blood curse that you cast upon Wicked Paula. Very cool.
Oh my god. That was a bonus action?
That's a
Yes.
bonus action.
Man,
But you already used a bonus action to drink. So you get a move, and that's all you can do
Okay.
from the rest of your turn.
Yeah, she'll just move a little bit. One, two. She'll move a little bit forward.
Okay.
She has her maul out and she's ready.
All right, ready. You see that you've cursed this this hag across the room, and it goes to lair action at this point. Yeah. Anti-Alta. So she'll disappear down into the floorboards in front of Anton again.
That's right, but you better run.
So she's gone. It's Gemma's turn.
Gemma will try to pull herself together, and she'll run up stairs again next to Silvermill. Hi, Silvermill! Because my face is all and she's
Do you still have a tongue?
I don't know, man. He's in my face.
It's just a skull. It's just the skull.
Ghost Rider rules. I gotcha.
Try to get it out of my head and focus another chaos bolt at Wicked Paula, who, if she's stunned, does that mean I get advantage on it? Or she's
Not stunned. The target must have their speed reduced to 0, and they can't use reactions.
okay, so she's just
So you can't move, and they can't have reactions. They can
Okay.
still attack and
dodge in place.
stay in one spot and defend themselves. Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same thing where I fire and then try to teleport back.
Stavomel looks over his shoulder and sees you approach. He goes, ah! Like the
Hammer.
Office kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's like, ah!
I'm
Ah!
gonna put closer to. They're like, just don't look. And an 18.
18 to shoot a chaos bolt. That will hit.
Oh my god. And I rolled a
Damn.
1 on my wild magic. Whoops, wrong thing. So 11 thunder damage. Ball of energy streaks across the room and hits her for 11 thunder.
Why does it get the extra? Just out of curiosity, why it's split
It's
up?
2d8, but if I roll the same number on both of them, then it does another effect, which is it jumps to another creature. If
Oh, I
if
see.
roll-
Hmm.
So you're going to send it all to her, right?
No, it all just goes to her. It's
Right,
I roll
okay.
roll the dice separately. So, oh wait, no, it's 1d6, 2d6. Oh, 2d8 plus 1d6. Never mind.
So it's 11.
It's
Thunder
still 11
damage.
thunder damage, yeah.
Got it.
I did that wrong. So,
Okay.
yeah. Wild magic effect is a 99.
All right, interesting. You regain all expended sorcery points.
Oh, good thing I
Oh.
used so many.
Didn't use any.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Yeah, well then let's just go ahead and quicken a firebolt at her then too.
Okay.
With my bonus action. For 22.
22 hits.
For another 9 fire damage. And she teleports back at the bottom of the stairs. Holding her face. Oh my god. It hurts so much. It's so crazy. And that's
So
it.
crazy. Okay. It's going to be
It's
Razik's turn.
comeuppance for us making fun of that flame skull last session.
Oh.
Bonehead. Using all those
Karma.
skeleton racial slurs.
It's karma.
It's karma. So this Wicked Paula looks pretty adamant. She's stunned, yes? This is...
Not stunned. It's a weird thing. She's cursed. So
okay, she's cursed.
can't take reactions, can't move, but she can still defend herself.
Interesting. Okay, so I will go ahead and run up to Wicked Paula. Shing. God, do I have any hag-based puns? No, taste
hurt
my pain,
yourself.
old bitch. And I'm gonna psychic bleed her.
So good.
10 misses.
misses.
She dodges out of the way.
Not so fast. Second psychic blade with my offhand. 20.
Oh, that one dodges out of the way.
20.
And she like leans into your other dagger. Slices right into her side.
Gotcha. 6 psychic damage
Okay.
as the blade dissipates. And I say, "You're an ugly mother." And that's all I say. And I step back 10 feet. Kind of
I
like
just
slide
realized.
back.
Awesome. I just realized, Willa, I don't think you ever rolled your wisdom saving throw for your frightened condition against Gemma.
Oh, yeah.
Just go ahead and roll wisdom saving throw
Waving back at
on
her.
that.
15.
Pizza.
Yay.
Okay, so just backtracking a bit, you are no longer afraid
Afraid of no skull.
of Gemma, realizing it's her, just with the skull, like, oh, crazy wild magic thing, terrifying, but okay. And it goes to Auntie Alta, who's underneath the floorboards here, and comes up.
It's a good place for a witch.
It's true. Over here. And she will.
God, Zach and Charlie with the puns in the chat.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
What we got?
Yeah, what we got here while I'm looking something up here?
You can't
Yeah.
use these, Razak.
You're
sorry.
looking haggard. That's pretty good. We were never gonna
haggle with you.
you. That's what we're doing.
Tell them to donate to Toys for Tots.
She's going to cast a Ray of Sickness over at Anton
Oh no.
for attacking her. Oh, I got a 4. So that misses you.
The forfeit.
Yeah. Does a 4 hit you,
Yeah.
Anton?
Look at the
Um,
green, white as it goes past me.
She comes up out of the floorboards like, ha! To surprise you and just hits the ceiling. Literally misses. That's her turn. It's Wicked Paula's turn. She does get a chance to, at the end of her turn, I believe, right? Let's see. At the end of each of its turns, the cursed creature can make another strength saving throw to resist. Okay. First, it's her turn. She will try and cast.
Counterspell.
Yeah. You don't have You don't have range,
I do.
like line of sight.
I can see her.
Yeah, but it's technically like 10
Okay.
feet up
Okay.
and out in the back of the room. Good try, though. Good try.
Worth a shot. It's always worth a shot.
We'll try and
Hags to win.
point Phantasmal Killer at Anton. Anton, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Make a 13.
You succeed.
Oh god.
Thank God.
Really?
Fuck.
That was not nice.
I don't remember what Phantasmal Killer does, but
It was the
doesn't
same
stand
effect
out.
that she was trying to do on you, Razik, earlier, to bring out the worst fears in you. Also trying to bring your worst fears out in you, Anton. You feel this presence in your mind for just a moment as you get to feel this anxiety and this fear sort of come up, and you realize she's trying to pull the worst out of you, and you fight it back and resist it. That's it for Wicked Paula. She will get to do a strength saving throw to see if she can overcome this curse, which she got a 19. That should end your blood curse on her, Willa. Correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Pushes it back, and that was at the end of her turn, so that's all she can do. Anton, you're up.
All right.
Savamil
Not
on
missing the
deck.
beat. Not going to miss the beat. Going to run up here on anti-alta. Take a swing.
Nice.
The
Let's go.
23.
Anti-Alta. 23 hits. Oh, yeah. You're just
9
slashing against
slashing.
these things. Okay, Constitution saving throw to resist the poison. She gets a 12, so just misses. Takes 10 full damage.
Wow.
The big
Right.
slash against her back. Look at her.
Then I'm going to try to hurt her more with the 22. With the
22
Kopesh.
hits.
And 7 slashing.
Another con. She gets a 18, resists the poison, gets half
Right.
damage, so that's going to be a total of 8 damage. Okay.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I didn't mean to push that. Is she alive?
Still up.
Okay. Yeah, my offhand attack is 11.
That's going to miss. She dodges that one. And I believe that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Okay, Savamil's turn. It's like, I need to do something bigger here. This is too much. I cast a spiritual weapon, and concentrates and summons this sort of like golden, radiant trident that appears next to Wicked Paula. Let me pull up this. Spell templates. I don't have a trident, unfortunately, so it's going to be a sword.
Immersion broken.
Shut your mouth. Spiritual weapon. Here we go.
Just seeing people here.
25 to hit. That hits.
Wasabi.
4 force damage against Wicked Paula. And to follow that up, bonus slashes with the trident, and then fires over at Anti-Alta with his crossbow.
Hold on tight.
With a 15 to hit. That misses, unfortunately, as she dodges just out of the way, just in time, and he will try and roll his wisdom to overcome his fear of Gemma. With an 8, still terrified of you, but will also move a bit. And get up here. All right, Willa, your turn. The hags are starting to look a little hurt.
Willa is going to jump onto the table. Is that like double movement? Or...
It will be double move to get onto the table. Yep.
Okay. She
But
gets onto
get
the
on top of
table and just kind of like takes her time walking over to Anti-Alta. On the way there, she uses her bonus action to bring forth her crimson right. So she kind of puts her hand over the maul, and a purple glow appears.
nice.
And she starts to bleed from her nose a little bit. And she will
Willa
take
bringing
6 damage.
Wow.
She absorbs her own life force, but by doing so becomes more powerful. Yeah.
And she'll get next to Auntie Anna. She's going to Auntie Anne, no. The Alta. And she's gonna swing.
Auntie Anne's pretzels.
It's
21 hits as you
Roll
roll.
again. See if you get a crit. She gets flanking, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, roll for advantage. Yeah.
Anton's on the other side.
26.
Oh,
That
right.
20 still hits though.
Nice.
That's a hard hit. Go ahead
Hardcore.
and roll damage.
That'll be 1 cold, 11 bludgeoning.
12 damage. It's still a really good hit as you slam against her skull. And she, oh, how could you do that to me, dearie? It hurts a lot. And
babies. Come on.
She-
Yeah, gross.
she is barely clinging on.
Willa will take her extra attack and swing again. This time, she remembers like what she's all about, and she does it non-lethally.
Oh, holding back a bit.
Boot
Oh.
the hag.
Let me do that again. So it's a 17 and a 25.
25 hits with the advantage.
Awesome. She boops for 4 cold and 8 bludgeoning.
Hobbler. Like
And
in misery.
Seeing you as you she looks up, and as you stay on this table and you go to swing down and you hold your back just a bit and deal non-lethal damage, and you sense this sort of flash of fear in this hag's eyes. No, and you knock her out.
Look how you're like, you hold back, you still hit her in the head with a ball.
Somehow it works.
Yeah, somehow it works. It's fantasy, guys. Come on. Willow, that's your turn.
Yeah, that's our turn.
I'm just looking at Willa in awe. Eyebrow raised like up to my hairline.
Anton, your eyebrow.
We're gonna have to get that
Just really impressed.
the priestess to look at that when we get back into town.
And it's Paula disappears for a moment.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Here I am. Comes up on the other side and fires a lightning bolt across the streak
That
here.
legitimately scared me a little bit.
So through here, I need everyone to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Everyone in line, even Raz.
In the line.
Oh my god, fuck.
Oh, 21.
11 for Anton.
It's dex save.
Yeah.
Yep.
Willa, no.
Oh, I had 8, and I only got an 11.
You psychic guy? That?
I don't think I can use that for a save.
Really?
I don't think so. I think it's just skill checks.
That's unfortunate.
She also does it at a higher level.
Oh, Willa, no.
Oh my gosh.
Even at
Willa, would you get dexterity saving throw? 21?
But,
21.
Yeah, but it's still half.
But half, so
Yeah.
you'll take half. Anton and Razik both fail.
Oof.
And Auntie Alta can't, but she fries her sister to
What?
death. Auntie Alta dies, and the lightning bolts, and as Wicked Paula just unleashes all of her energy outward. Hold on.
All of Willa's hard
Calculating.
work.
She was your sister.
Anton and Razik take 43 damage,
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Us.
and
What?
Willa, you take half of that. Willa, you're down. Willa
She goes
falls
down.
unconscious.
Jeez, so that means
As she goes down, she's like, "Don't kill her."
Oh.
I have 1 hit point.
And as this electricity just goes through the party, that ends Wicked Paula's turn. She's wicked for a reason.
Wow, I'm so glad I was in line of sight. Too.
It's Gemma's turn.
So I don't see any of that.
No, you heard it though.
You're good. And see everyone. Oh man, fucked up. And she will scream, "No!" And let's do a 2nd level chaos bolt at Wicked Paula. I've got angry eyebrows on my skull face too.
It's just a V. It's just a V.
Oh my god!
Oh
Does a
no.
9 hit?
No.
No. Cool. I will I'll quicken a firebolt at her. And then, actually, no. I will. I'll do this. I will. Actually, let me do my wild magic surge because I forgot how to do that too. Oh, good. 5. 40. What's a 44 do?
Uh-oh. Let's see. For the next minute, you can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Great. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to start running towards her. And something inside me tells me that I can, I think about being next to her, and I blink out halfway through and then go right up next to her. And I'm going to quicken a shock and grasp.
Nice.
14.
14 misses.
What?
She dodges out of the way from your grasp.
Fuck you, dude. Okay, well, that's Gemma.
It goes to Razik.
Whew.
14 misses.
Razik just holds his chest. He's got this huge gaping sort of hole in his tunic where the lightning just kind of went straight through. He's going to kind of step around the magic circle, and he's going to summon a psychic dagger, chuck it at Wicked Paula with a 10.
Misses.
Oof.
Misses. Goes wide.
Well, that's not good. With his offhand, he'll do it again with an 11. Ugh, so bad.
Another miss.
All right. Well,
That's
with that, I will tactically hide behind this corner.
okay. It goes to Wicked Paula. You came at her so fast, Gemma. She's also feeling very confident as she took down a lot of the party, and it's just
And her sister.
Ah! And strikes out with her claws, tries to scratch at you, Gemma. With 15.
That hits.
Or Gemma, yeah.
That hits.
Okay. It's going to be 18 slashing damage. As he just scratches right across your chest area, just straight across, digging into your through your clothes, through everything, just sharp nails. She goes, take care, dearies. And disappears through the wall and runs away.
What?
And we'll end combat there. Savamil immediately rushes over. And we'll say that enough time passes where he's not scared of you anymore. Gemma runs over to Willa. No. This can't be. Gemma, please stay with us. And casts Cure Wounds on you at 3rd level. Healing you for 16.
Wow. Awesome. Well, it kind of abruptly sits up. She's like, what just happened? And she looks over at Gemma and she's like, ah! Oh, wait, it's Gemma.
No,
Oh.
don't look. Look at me. And she hides her face from everyone.
Gemma, over the next minute, your skin begins to regrow and start to take over your face again. And your hair begins to grow back to the way it was. It was just a temporary effect for a minute. You lost it, but your face, it's still in transformation. Your face still looks gaunt, but it's people look at you and they're starting to see that it's growing back over the next minute.
Did
Are you
we?
in pain, Gemma?
No. Not terribly. I am hurt pretty bad, but
Savamel goes over. We have healing potions, remember? You used those.
yeah,
Anton.
from that guy that sold us whiskey.
Well, there were other ones too that you had, no?
Just
Yeah.
let me do my
Yeah.
best, buddy.
Let me do. I
Just let me bitch about
He-
that guy.
let me do prayer of healing. And we'll
I
do
did, but
prayer-
that costs money, and
for the next 10 minutes, Savamos prays and focuses. If you're all willing to wait 10 minutes, he heals everyone for 8 healing. Everyone in the room. Of course, Anti-Alta's dead.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Could use a breather after that.
Razik, that dude sold you like a 50 gold piece bottle of whiskey. I'm just
20
realizing
did.
that like you can get that,
that
shit
was
for like
10
$100.
gold whiskey at most.
Like we're all just recovering from this fight, and that's the thing that comes to me.
Yeah, your skull is still like growing back.
So did we win, y'all? I don't see the other hag lady.
Why did she leave? Why did she do that?
Oh, she left.
Yeah,
She's not here. I don't feel her anymore. Or I don't sense her.
Well, I say we loot through this place, see if there's anything of value, and then we burn it to the ground. So that these hags, who was the survivor? Was it Anti-Alta died, right?
Yep. Wicked Paula survived and left.
Wicked Paula.
Yeah,
Escaped.
that's not a bad idea,
She's
Rezik.
wicked.
Burn down this entire tree. Probably something we should have done right off the bat.
You notice that there are also stairs, stairs that go up to another story.
Yeah, does anyone want to look around here really quick for any valuables before we head upstairs together?
before we actually get into that, this is a great time to do our second and final 5-minute break. So thanks everyone who's been sticking around. Really close call there. Very interesting combat. Very spooky as well. We'll see what else lies within this tree when we come back. See you in 5 minutes. Welcome back. After the break, we just had some intense combat. But the party is still intact, still alive, and it seems the remaining hag, Wicked Paula, has escaped. And the party is left here within their little hovel home in this hollowed out giant tree in the middle of the swamp. I'll leave it to the rest of you what you'd like to do.
I'd like to.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Will. I mean, Joe.
I was gonna ask you, are you okay? You don't look too well. Would you
No, I
fish a healing potion out and hand it to you.
I have my own. You can save that for you.
Okay. I will take a healing potion.
Yeah, me too.
So you all do have your own. So consume those and take them from your inventory and use them up as you wish. 2d4 plus 2 is one
It's
healing potion.
Not like Gatorade or something, is it?
No.
I don't trust what that dude. I'm kind of pissed, dude. I'm kind of pissed at that guy.
Yeah. No, what the healing potions do appear to be what they were. The potion of courage was not what he said it was.
Goldschlager and tequila.
Yeah, basically.
Look, it's got gold flecks in it. It's totally potion.
It's magical, y'all.
Should we look around? This is a place that might have some potions we could use.
Yeah, it's worth a shot, right?
Go ahead and roll an investigation, everyone, individually, if you'd like to search the area. There's tons to look at.
8 for Anton.
15.
19.
Okay.
Browse like we're rolling investigations.
Can do. 12.
I got blood in my eyes. That's my problem.
Anton, you're not feeling well. You can't. You're just seeing a bunch of random objects. You can't get a good sense. Razik, too. You're trying to recover from everything. Jim and Willa seem to be a little bit more focused as they've sort of healed up or received less damage. And the two of you, as you look about, you see, as I described before, just all assortment of random objects that these hags have been using for spells and whatever hags do, right? There's animal bones, there's plants, there you see like a skull, there's a brain sitting on one of the tables, other just like random trinkets. But Gemma, you find, or actually Willa, you find a potion of healing on one of the tables. And Gemma, you find what appears to be like a small sphere of thick glass that seems to sparkle with this low twinkling light that catches your attention. Seems to be magical in some sense. Something magical for sure about this object.
I show everybody. I guess I'll figure this out later and toss it in the bag. What about this?
What you find?
What about this arcane circle of sorts? Anything that we can discern from it?
If you'd like, you can roll an arcana check on the circle.
14.
Something used for spells, something used for arcane magic. You don't know, Gemma. You don't know enough about. arcane magic at this point to really understand what that is or what it's used for.
Can't
Hello.
imagine it's used for anything good. Anything else, you guys?
I don't see anything on this floor. Maybe we should head up.
Other than the severed head in the thing,
Dead
in
hag.
the
All
cage.
right.
Nah.
Willow can she reach it to take it down?
You can.
She'll take down the cage and
Sort of like this, you can see like sort of like metal bits of metal rods, but also like a lot of like wicker basket sort of cage dangling from this rope. You're able to sort of unhook it and you can take it off. And there's the Heron Bog's decapitated head inside of it.
She's like, "You're under arrest."
she takes it and she's like, well, she'll put it over on the table for now. Everyone deserves
I
a
always
proper
said
burial.
a severed head in the bush is worth 10 in the basket.
What did you say, Willa? Put on the table and what?
She said, I'll come back to this. Everyone deserves a proper burial. So on the way out, if any of y'all want to pay your respects.
Let's just add it to the pyre that we're going to create when we burn this place to the ground.
Did the hag not have anything on her?
That's all you find.
Good. Great. Let's go upstairs, you guys.
Right, you go upstairs. Everyone get together and I'll bring you over. Let's see here. On the other side here. You go up the stairs and you find what appears to be sort of a makeshift little hag's bedroom.
What's going on with the
Aw.
Jesus
And-
Christ.
One of the beds has the third hag sister of the coven. The one that they're missing. They needed a new sister. Appears one of them died.
in her sleep?
Wow.
Do we have to roll for that to figure that out?
Yeah, can we see how she died? Like medicine
Sure.
check or something like that? Or
Yeah, it depends on how you want to approach it. I can say you can do medicine or arcana.
Or are you both doing it?
medicine. I mean, I'm not super good at either of those, so
Willow will check too. 14?
10 medicine.
Well, you're not quite sure what happened, but you get a sense that whatever did happen, it happened very rapidly. This was not some death that was caused by natural causes, but you can tell by the way the body's positioned, and there's a skeleton there, but it doesn't quite match up with the level of decay that should be there for something of that skeletal, amount of decay of the skeleton. For instance, something happened to have caused the body to rapidly age and die away much faster than nature's natural progression.
Chose poorly, something. I felt that was like he kind of tossed that up to me.
Yeah. I was waiting for the gif of the...
Yeah. Can I take a crack at it? I don't know.
Sure.
You said Arcana also.
Yeah. Yeah. You have no idea,
Doesn't look
Gemma.
like anything with a 7. Are you sure? What about toss in the room? Like
do you
searching
mean?
the room. Searching the room.
You guys can, you all can search if you want to roll an investigation to search the room. Sure.
Yeah, I'll search.
Oh, Jesus. I got a 4.
6 for Anton.
Oh, finally. 22.
Wow.
Where are these old
Will-
broads hiding?
Willa and Razik, go ahead and roll 1d4 for me, please, each.
2.
1d4 severed heads.
I was gonna say you find 1d4.
1d4
children
heads.
skeletons.
No, Willa, you find 2 gold
Children?
pieces, and Razik, you find 1 gold piece. Just randomly on the ground.
Willow picks them up. She's like, we should probably all share this. Who wants to hold on to it? She holds it out to everyone.
Why don't you just pocket it for now, Willow?
Okay, I'll keep it for the next meal.
Sounds good. I think we could all use a drink after this.
Well, why don't we start the fire here with this
Well,
bed?
Usually when we do fires, we should maybe start from the bottom so it raises up.
Yeah, I mean that too. But just for drama.
Do you think that there's anything like there's a lower level? Actually, Gemma didn't see the hags go under the floorboards, but could this just be it in the tree house? This tree, the hollowed out tree. I'm asking the group.
No, I've never been in a tree house.
Yeah, neither do I. It just seems so simple for 3 hags. But then again, I don't know anything about hags.
Maybe there's another door on the outside.
Guess that's where the
Perhaps.
shot. Where do you suppose she went to?
Wasn't there something about a hag mother? None of them seem to be her.
Yeah. I thought they couldn't get in contact with the hag mother. Is that what they said?
Yeah.
They were
that's
having
what they
trouble?
said. They're having trouble because their coven was broken. They needed to reform their coven of 3 to be able to contact the hag mother again. They seem to be in distraught.
Oh, great. Now this lady's going to have to eat 2 children.
Or get laid a bunch.
Birth the 2.
Yeah.
Or steal 2. Kidnap 2.
But
birth
we've
2.
got at least 2 years if that's the case.
I don't know. Well, why don't we go downstairs and look again? And if we don't find anything, maybe set this thing on fire.
Wait, it just occurred to me. Was she asking us to knock her up to give her a daughter?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get you to.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yep.
So you take one for the team, Anton.
Wow.
Yep.
Willow will take the skull of the 3rd hag mother. She's like, I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't bury this lady too.
While we're here, I'm going to do an action or a second wind. Try to regain some HP.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll for it. Yeah. Cool.
Got
You
8.
get an additional 8 health.
Do you think that's smart, Willow? Like, what if this hag's cursed? Or something.
Oh, she might be. If she did die of magical means.
I don't know. My grandma just used to tell me a lot of stories about these sort of things, and I mean, it was always bad. Anything with magic was always bad. So
Well, she looks at the skull. She's like, maybe a fire burial is best for both of them. She puts it on the table.
Yeah, smart move.
I like how you have brooms in the corner here. Like, come on. I guess let's start a fire, huh?
Yeah.
There's
Tinderbox.
nothing else. There's nothing else around. Can we take a quick run around the tree to make sure there's no
Yeah,
other door.
go around the tree.
I'll be right back, guys. Yes.
See some text on the ground that says lower level.
It's a big neon sign. I meet Will on the other side. Oh,
Hey,
hook
hey
arms.
there.
Doesn't seem to be any other doors or entrances or exits.
Hey, let's just leave those guys.
Let's start the
Let's
fire
start
right
fire
here.
Ah, there's
It's been gone a long time.
Okay. I guess we should start. Get a bunch of kindling and stuff.
Well, they have a fireplace. Rather than burn a tinderbox, I'd rather just stick a broom in the fireplace and stick it under that table. Get a fire going.
That sounds good.
Good to me.
Okay.
All right. So
You all go about lighting the entire tree on fire, and doesn't take much. It is a dead tree. It's very dry inside, very wet on the outside, but dry on the inside. It catches quickly.
I want to do a
And-
bunch of fire bolts like behind the back.
Yeah, just a bunch of fire bolts. I don't know why Raza keeps going to the second story.
Thank you. No, I couldn't move out of it.
I moved you
I
out
was
of
like,
it.
no, I'm in here still. Guys.
You guys are still in here.
And so you catch it. You begin to walk away, seeing this hag's lair catch a flame, burning in the distance, and you make your way back to Oaktown. Doing so, feeling satisfied that is completely destroyed. Need you to make a survival check to navigate your way back.
I got it.
Unless you'd like to, at this time, maybe take a short rest, a bit away from the flaming tree, to just catch yourselves a bit more and rest.
It's still daylight, right?
It's been like 6 hours, so it's been a full day. It's still daylight, but it's getting to evening, late
Oh.
afternoon, evening.
Well, we can chill
Maybe we
for an
should
hour.
sleep there.
No. That doesn't sound great. Sorry. There's like a skeleton in the other bed. A mangled skeleton. You guys want to take a short rest?
Yeah, I think Razik and I could use it.
Yeah.
Not feeling so hot.
You guys get a bit away from this area, just a bit. It's still a little spooky. You're on edge, but you're safe enough to kind of rest against a tree and take an hour. Go ahead and take a short rest. You can roll your hit dice if you'd like to regain some health. You can also click your short rest button on your sheet. If there's any short rest abilities that are applicable to that, they will regenerate.
Do you have to attune to an item to identify what it is, or can you just spend the hour to see?
You don't have to attune to it, but you can spend an hour to study it
I can
and understand it.
I'll
I'll allow you to
with
do that while you short rest.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that with the little ball, the crystal
Yeah.
ball.
Over the hour, you study this glass ball that you found, and you notice some really interesting details about it. It is, in fact, a drift globe.
Interesting.
Cool.
This small sphere of thick glass weighs 1 pound. If you are within 60 feet of it, you can speak its command word and cause it to emanate the light or daylight spell. Once used, the daylight effect can't be used again until the next dawn. You can speak another command word as an action to make the illuminated globe rise into the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground. The globe hovers in this way until you or another creature grasps it. If you move more than 60 feet away from the hovering globe, it follows you until it is within 60 feet of you. it takes the shortest route to do so. If prevented from moving, the globe sinks gently to the ground and becomes inactive, and its light winks out. So you have this object that you can sort of command and allow to have this source of light that follows you.
I do show everyone, and as I'm like experimenting with it to figure out what it is, I'm like, this is pretty neat. I guess it would prevent us from having to light so many torches. Maybe one of you guys want to hold on to this, since you guys have a lot of trouble seeing in the dark.
I can hold on to it. Not really caring much.
I hand it to Anton. Just use the command word, and it'll flare up with light.
Right.
It'll also follow you.
So Anton, add a drift globe to your inventory. Weighs 1 pound.
Do you think we'll see her again?
Yeah, I feel like we're destined
I hope so.
to finish what we started here.
Are we though? Aren't we supposed to be moving out of here pretty soon, right? Because of you, Sawmill?
Yeah, let's get back to Oaktown, right? And maybe perhaps prepare for our journey north. We've got to keep moving, right? That's what
Yeah,
everyone
you're
wants to do.
Maybe we could let the townsfolk know what we did and just tell them to keep a lookout. I think one hag is probably a lot easier for them to deal with than two.
Something tells me they didn't even know about it. It was hidden, this place. Should we tell somebody?
Tell them what? That there's a smoldering log.
Beware of
there?
hags. I don't know.
Beware of hags.
We could share the map with the guards, and at least
I kicked that map into the river an hour ago. Sorry, that's a Blair Witch.
It's a Blair Witch.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, we could warn people that there's like a horny old lady that's gonna come into town and try to
Horny, hungry, or kidnappy.
Yeah.
Keep their kids safe.
Yeah. Go indoors.
Yeah, no, we should warn people what she's about what she's after.
Before we leave, we should grab a bucket of chicken too for the road. Yes,
Yes. Yeah, that's totally. Listen, chicken's pretty great.
Yeah, no shit. We've been telling you that.
I'm so glad that I tried it. It's
So good.
yeah, I'll be trying some more along the way. I'm glad I can eat something else. It's
Us too.
you're right. I need to grow accustomed to. I'm gonna be on land for a while, right? Might as well grow accustomed to that type of food.
We'll get some steaks or burgers next.
I don't know. That's a little too far. Just a little bit at a time. By the way, Razik, you still look a little hurt. Do you need Here, let me help you out. And you can see that he puts his hand over his holy symbol that's on his shoulder and casts Cure Wounds on you, Razik.
Awesome. I think that the huge lightning mark on my chest probably heals up a little bit.
Yes, except the blackened scorch mark seems to dissipate just a bit. You get 4 healing.
Thanks, Savi, baby.
No problem. Hope that helps a little bit more. All right, well, it's starting to already get late. We spent like a whole day. Do we want to keep going, trying to make our way as far as we can?
Yeah. But Razik, what are you going to tell the man in the yellow cloak about the thing we found?
Whew. I mean, we're pretty dead set on you keeping that orb, yeah?
Are we?
Are we? I give Gemma a meaningful look.
I mean, I have it. I've used it.
The way I think about it is the man in the yellow cloak. We can lie, we can avoid him, or we can tell him the truth. I don't know which is worse.
You were really set on giving it to him.
I think that it's unwise to make an enemy of my people. But I learned to trust my own intuition about these things.
You think that, I don't know, he might not be using it for the right reasons, or whoever wants it might not be using it?
I didn't get that sense from it. I think that he was probably trying to keep it from the wrong hands. That's generally how we operate. But these things aren't always for us to know. I mean, I have my memory routinely erased so that I can be an effective tool.
What?
I'm not going to pretend that I have the whole picture. My
What do you
memories
mean?
are like I mean, if you imagine yourself looking at a mirror and you smash that mirror with a hammer so that it is splintered in 1,000 different ways, and you tactically and precisely took pieces of that tapestry out while leaving the whole. That is what I mean. That is what my memories are. That is how the Pangenans operate. So it is not for me to know. Sometimes what's more important than knowing is feeling. And I feel that I trust you all. And I feel that I trust us to do what is right. So I think that whatever we decide, we will decide justly. But I do not feel that it is my place to lie.
If you say you think that he might be trying to keep it out of the wrong hands, I mean, is that technically what we're doing?
I don't know. Is the man in the yellow cloak the wrong hands? Or is he the right hands?
Well, what I'm saying is that by keeping it, wouldn't we also be keeping it out of the wrong hands? Unless, of course, you don't trust me anymore.
I mean, do we know the full impact of the thing?
I'm not
Do
sure.
you know the full impact of what you hold?
No.
Humility is important. This is the first step to freedom. Hold on to that. And spend our journey back to town thinking. I will go with whatever you decide. But I think that if we decide to keep it, we should avoid the man in the yellow cloak. I'd prefer not to make an enemy of my people.
Will he know? Will he know if we leave and you don't return? And
I mean, he's not omniscient, as far as I know. We could simply tell him that it wasn't there,
Should be a lie.
which would be a lie.
Sometimes little white lies are necessary.
But there's also the possibility that that might end up hurting you. Not the white lie, the orb.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I don't know. I don't know what's right in this situation. She like holds it out and she like looks at it and does it glow?
Yeah, you pull it out and it does just have just the softest glow.
Put it closer to Willow's amethyst and then back and then pull it.
You do, and
Didn't
as you
feel
bring
like
it
some sort of presence?
closer to, and we didn't actually touch on this last time, but I did want to mention that your necklace, Willa, did eventually stop glowing so brightly when you left the area when you first found the orb. But it becomes almost unlit like it was before. But as you bring this orb that you have close to it, the closer you bring it to it, it begins to glow again. They seem related in some sense, but that initial bright light is gone.
Anyways, I take it out and I look at it and I'm saying, I don't know. I feel a connection to this. I feel like I understand it. It's not anything I can explain, but like I feel more powerful with my magic. But again, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Permission to conjecture. My people are strongly linked to the gem dragons. Willow's necklace is also linked to the gem dragons. What you have there, that orb, it's clearly it's like a purple orb, right? That's glowing.
Purple.
It's an amethyst orb.
It's an amethyst orb, yeah. I think that it's likely connected to some of the ancient, powerful gem dragons that my people worship. And as such, it's likely a holy relic. And so if you are comfortable carting around a holy relic, which might end up putting a target on your back, that is your decision, young Gemma. But I am also not comfortable telling you, as your friend, that you should abandon something that gives you power at a time that you need it to defend yourself from the Empire.
I should not abandon something that gives me power.
I mean, I don't feel comfortable telling you to do that.
I don't know. I don't know too much about your culture, and I don't know what this was intended for. Whenever you were going to bring it back to him, I feel connected to it, but I also feel like this could maybe help Willa with whatever she's trying to search for. I don't know.
Well, why don't we spend a moment when we get back to town and meditate on it together? Myself, you, Willa, we'll sit down with the orb and figure out what it is exactly that we're dealing with and whether or not we want to give it to the man in the yellow cloak.
Anton, you and I can go get a drink. You want?
Back some chicken. Yeah.
Let's go get some chicken, man. I heard that they fry it up in oil.
So
They don't
good.
just like put it over
That's
the
so
fire.
crazy.
They like dip it in oil and you gotta try it. Come on.
Yeah, I'll go with you. And Gemma, whatever you decide, I'm gonna back you up. You know it. Use your intuition. I'll be right there with you.
Okay. This is all really new to me, guys, but I'll try.
All right.
I mean, I watched your face melt off a couple hours ago. And you're already back swinging, so I feel like you're doing all right.
Yeah. Wasn't my favorite moment.
Yeah. Got a good point, Resnick.
Jim.
She is stronger than she thinks.
She is. Jim, are you okay? I know that that's like it's like a side effect of arcane magic. I think that a lot of people are afraid of when things like that happen.
Yeah, maybe even my whole party gets afraid of it when things like that happen.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's maybe one of the reasons why arcane magic is so so terrifying to people in the empire. Not a thing
But it's
I ever
also
confronted.
badass.
That's true. It is pretty badass,
Yeah,
but
but
it's something that I'm not used to where I'm from. It's just magic is magic, and seeing that happen in the empire and everything that I've experienced seems like yeah, maybe that's why things like that happen. People are scared of it here.
well, I mean, they punish people for just knowing it, or for like what's happening to me. Maybe they just didn't know how to control it. If they could learn how to control it, then maybe it wouldn't be so or like frightening. Maybe they could understand it. I'm not a bad
Right.
person. I don't want to hurt anybody with it. But they would kill me if they knew.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not the people, and you just have to understand how to control it. I think, and try not to be afraid of it, of the things you don't understand. I'm learning that a lot.
Well, that's what we're going to do, Gemma. We're going to get out of here, out of this empire, and we're going to find someone, hopefully along the way to where I need to go. But even Anton said he knows that there's people that are magical in the mountains where we're going. And beyond that is the Kingdom of Korea, which they don't have any such restrictions.
Then let's go
At
ahead.
least be a little more comfortable being yourself over there.
Yeah, maybe find someone that can help me understand or control this.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do Razik's plan. Let's go to town and do Razik's plan. And
Okay.
Look at this orb.
Well, what do you say we head back to town, no?
2 weeks later. That sounds like I have no idea where we are. We're in the Blair Witch Forest. We can walk
Yeah.
in circles.
Do I have to find my way back, or can we just go once
Well,
we can?
right now, I think we'll get back to that. But for now, everyone gathers their things at the end of this short rest. Takes a deep breath, ready to head back into the forest. And we'll pick this up next time.
Oh, dang.
Unfortunately, we are out of time. I wish we could keep playing. I'm loving this so much. But that's the end of this episode. And I mean, first of all, thank you everyone again for donating to our charity, Toys for Tots. Very cool. You're going to make some people's Christmas this year. Love it. Thank you so much. Love all of you. We're going to be back in 2 weeks on January 4th with a new episode. And we will have a rerun of this episode next week on December 28th. That weird void between Christmas and New Year's, So if you're feeling yourself bored or you missed some parts of this, you can catch up then. This episode will also be available on YouTube and your favorite podcast platforms within the next few days. But again, thanks for watching, and good night, everyone, and happy holidays. Thank
Happy
you.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
See ya.
Good night.
So, yeah.
Have a great Kwanzaa.